and let us all do we can to build a better future.
This story should get you angry. It's a feel-good story. Is it? Is it not? How many times have we seen stories like this? I have to talk about it because it sickens me. I'm angry. Oregon grocery store worker 91 retires after raising more than $80,000 online. On one hand, I'm very happy she could do this. On the other hand, I know there's others like her out there. Betty Glover spent 7 decades in the American workforce, unable to save, was still working as a cashier at Winco store. Winco store, however you say it. A 91-year-old grocery store cashier from Oregon can finally retire thanks to an online fundraiser that was made necessary by the economic forces which compel some Americans to work virtually their entire lives. Work, work, work. You get close to godliness. Work, 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 work. You know what everyone's biggest regret on their deathbed is? I wish I didn't work so much. So many people have been working, they've never been able to enjoy life. It's a ridiculous puritanical logic. And when I mean puritanical logic, I want everyone to remember who I'm talking about. I'm talking about those goddamn freaking pilgrims, the Puritans. And no, they weren't kicked out of England because of religious persecution. They weren't kicked out because, the freedom. Oh, no. Everyone got tired of their shit. That's the truth about the Puritans, the pilgrims. Okay? Look, they didn't have cell phones or computers or any other forms of entertainment to keep people occupied. You want to know what the big brain ideas that the Puritans were doing, right? These are people who outlawed Christmas. They outlawed fun, prostitution, drinking. They banned Shakespeare. You couldn't do anything. Goddamn Puritans. So, you know what? People in England told them to F off. And that mentality's forever been a cancer here in America. Look, I get hard work, not dismissing it, okay? To my libertarian friends, I'm not dismissing it, but come on. Bounds of reason here. Betty Glover spent 7 decades in the U.S. workforce, occasionally even held down 2 jobs at a time, but nonetheless was unable to save enough to retire and still pay off her monthly bills, medicines, groceries, and camping trailer in which she lives, according to the Rogue Valley Times, which recently profiled her. Oh, God. You know, and she sounds like such a good person, too. I'm used to working, and I hate the thought of not working. Oh, God. No, look, lady, take a break, please, for the love of God. But then I decided that I would like to enjoy my 2 children, 4 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. God damn it. Look, folks, I want all of you to at least enjoy life as much as you can in this crazy world because it goes by real fast. This whole thing lasts no more than 5 minutes, and like that, it's gone. At least do me a favor, live it. I don't care your political affiliation or who the hell you worship or what generation you're part of. Live life, please. Okay, that's a demand from Hardlands Media. You're at least going to do that. Okay, I don't care. If you're going to go to a grocery store, hey, do a skip and a walk to the grocery store, okay? One of Glover's granddaughters helped her launch a GoFundMe campaign with its initial goal of $40,000. The campaign succeeded resoundingly, and as of Wednesday, had raised more than $82,000, mostly from community members and store regulars. I'm speechless, Glover said. I don't think for a minute that people would be that... Yeah, people would be generous, okay? Even if it's whether that they can afford, it's amazing that they give it to me. So she plans on celebrating her 92nd birthday just days after she retires, extending her work career well past the average American retirement age. As the cost of living in the U.S. has soared and most employees' wages have stagnated throughout the years, making it difficult for many to save. Longer lifespans and slash Social Security benefits. Thank you, Congress, you freaking bloody villains. have also driven an increase in the average American retirement age, according to experts. Let's see. She goes on to say, "It's crazy to see how much eggs are right now," she said to the Rogue Valley Times, even as egg prices have since dropped from the peak average cost of $5.43 for a dozen less than a week before Christmas last year. Glover told KDRV she is ready to leave all that behind and focus instead on being a matriarch for her family. Keep it together, kid. Okay. "I'm the last of my generation," Glover said to the station. "I'd love to watch those little ones grow up. They are really sweet. And when you work, when your children are small, you miss a lot of their life. And now I like to enjoy my great great grandchildren, as you should." I hope she enjoys her time. Life is short. But how many more senior citizens are like her out there? Hey, AOC. Hey, MTG. Hey, U.S. senators, presidents, both former and current. What's it like knowing that you preside over a country in which your people are starving, politicians? I mean, you put on this mask saying that you care when you really don't. A lot of you are doing insider trading and enriching yourselves and your family members. A lot of you are, well, hey, you're working hard in your 80s and 90s, staying in a government system in which you are acting like high school children. But that's unfair to really compare you politicians to high schoolers, because at least high schoolers have the mental capacity to mature. None of you senators or House representatives and former presidents and current presidents have that ability to do so, because you're not people, in my perspective. You have done this to us. You have abused us. You have allowed our system to be bought and sold by the top 1%, who also control our media and every aspect of our lives. Hell, who am I to ask you guys, you politicians, how you feel when I know the real truth about all of you Democratic and Republican lawmakers? You have no soul. You're not people. You're not one of us. You're okay with this. And I want everyone to know this who's watching this right now. The fantastic people in the United States Senate and House, in both parties, Democrat and Republican, they dance and drink because they believe you are weak. And they're okay with things the way they are right now. They got gold-plated healthcare, a six-figure salary, and so much more waiting for them. They're living their best lives for them and their family and their friends. This is why we need to start building movements and organizations not connected to Washington, D.C.